This is a Boston Celtics newsfeed for Thursday, May 9th, 2019. Reporting from Boston, Massachusetts, I'm Corey Prescott for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage of the NBA's winningest franchise. The Boston Celtics 2018-2019 season mercifully came to an end last night at the hands of the Milwaukee Bucks. In true, frustrating fashion that came to epitomize Boston's up-and-down season, the Celtics became the first team in NBA history to win the first 5 games of a postseason and then lose the next 4. The big and small issues behind the Celtics' free-for-all this season will probably be peeled back like layers of an onion over time. From Kyrie Irving's poor leadership skills and post-game press conferences, and Gordon Hayward's inability to return to his previous form, to the step back that the young players from the 2017-18 team had to try to make, to the simple notion that they never played as a team and never trusted one another. The Celtics conducted exit interviews today. Marcus Smart, who showed his true self coming back from an oblique injury to play in Game 4 and Game 5, called BS on Irving's reported disruption of chemistry within the Celtics locker room.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. I mean, now one of us on this team knows what Kyrie's been through. Probably a few amount of people in this world know what Kyrie goes through. It was hard for him as well. He was forced into a situation where it was business over, the friendships, where he had to come into a situation knowing that, this is a group of guys that had something going before, I come here. How will I fit in? Like, he didn't want to disrupt that, and that says a lot. This is Kyrie Irving we're talking about. He's talking about coming in and disrupting, us. And, we took him in with full arms and, we tried to understand. But like I said, we never really understood because we're not in his shoes. So that's just a bullshit statement to say his leadership killed us. I mean, it's 4 other guys out there. It's 12, 13 other guys on the team, coaches and everything. So to just blame it on one guy is bullshit.
Jaylen Brown arguably had the most difficult task of transitioning to a reserve role after blossoming during last year's playoffs. He spoke on how he had to mature during this season.
I don't think anybody was prepared for what this season brought.
How would your approach be different?
Just, mentally, definitely I would start there just because I didn't expect this, and you can, in the league, you don't know ever what to expect. So you can't let things catch you off guard. So you got to be prepared for any outcome, no matter what. So mentally, I would just make sure that, I'm prepared for any situation, no matter what is thrown at you and stuff. So it took me some time to figure it out, but, I'll be more prepared in the future.
Jaylen, how could you encapsulate this disappointing season?
You try to find some hindsight, try to find a silver lining. I look at things optimistically. Like, I'm 22 years old. I still got a lot to learn, and I got a lot to improve on. I'm healthy. So the best days are yet to come, for a lot of us. So I look at it in that direction and move forward.
The Golden State Warriors won last night 104-99 to move ahead of the Houston Rockets 3-2, but they lost a pivotal piece for the rest of this series and potentially further should they move on. Kevin Durant suffered a mild strain in his right calf and is expected to be reevaluated next week. The Toronto Raptors can close out the Philadelphia 76ers tonight with a win on Philly's home court. The Denver Nuggets can do the same to the Portland Trailblazers tonight as well. Both lines are set in these games, and if you're interested in placing a bet, be sure to go to clnsmedia.com/win or use code CLNS50. You get 50% cash back on your first deposit through betonline.ag. That's betonline.ag. You can also bet on your mobile device, and BetOnline also hosts live in-game betting. Excited to say today's newsfeed is brought to you by LinkedIn Jobs. LinkedIn, chances are it helped you get noticed for a job in the past. If your company is looking to hire for a position and like the rest of us, you don't have time to wade through countless resumes and letters and references, turn to LinkedIn Jobs. Customers rate LinkedIn Jobs #1 in delivering quality hires. Post a job today at linkedin.com/garden and get $50 off your first posting. Take the guesswork and the busy work out of hiring. You've got enough on your plate. That's linkedin.com/garden. Terms and conditions apply. Follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media as well as at Celtics CLNS, and be sure to head to CLNSmedia.com. Subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.